Yes. Well, this is the red team for ITM 320 for the semester of spring 2021. Our team motto is dedication plus motivation equals success. The C# application that we are planning to do for our semester project is an application that shows you how to save money. My name is Mia, and I'm organized and dedicated to my projects, which will help us stay on time and on topic. And well, now it's Wyatt's turn.
Some of the are we going over the functionalities?
You introduce yourself and read your
Fantastic.
strength, and then you can do your functionalities.
Awesome. Well, I'm Wyatt, an ITM major, as well as these two, I guess. I would say my strength is I actually work best when I'm accountable to other people in team groups. I feel really guilty if I'm not at least pulling my weight or more than my weight. Plus, I'm just generally interested in programming and kind of playing with stuff like that. So I'm a little bit excited to work on this. Functionality ideas, things that I was at least somewhat interested in working on for the budget software is having a multi-user interface. So basically just having like logins if more than one person uses like a family computer, having their own individual budgets, login, password protection, and then maybe the ability to parse like bank statements and pay stubs so that it can look into how much you make, where your money's going, and go from there. Do I do a couple of the rules, you think?
I think we're going to end on rules. I know I didn't read my functionality ideas.
No worries.
Okay, I'll go then. My name's Owen Kemp. I am a supply chain major. My strengths are that I find I am very organized and timely, which are both positive qualities that will help with our project. I find that when coding, everything is compounding off the previous assignment. So if you get behind early, it's really hard to catch up. So that's kind of one thing that I'm focused on. A couple of functionalities for our saving money application would be something where you could divide your paycheck into specific preset categories, and then it will do the math for you pretty much and give you an output of where that money should be going to and how much money. Then also a function that could evaluate your savings and then determine what you can afford when it comes to bigger ticket items, such as buying a house. So maybe based on this income, this is the house you can afford because it already knows, how the real estate fees and an appraisal fee and all of that. And then there's also multi-platform capabilities, which could be, this works on Windows, but will our application also work for Mac users, because that's also a large population of people.
And then for my functionality ideas, I've got budget suggestions on areas to save. So if we're spending, say, $40 a month on Dutch Bros, that could be a budget area rather than just spending however much we want on Dutch Bros a month. We've got creating spending categories, so to budget specifically for something like food, gasoline, rent, and other expenses. And then we want to graph spending practices so we can see how that fluctuates over time. So now rules. We've got the ones that our professor put in there. So each missed work deadline by a member will automatically result in one team violation. And then group members that were absent from the team meeting must contact the team leader via email or text message for the meeting updates within 24 hours of the group meeting. Violation of this will automatically result in one team violation.
And then there's the last one that was provided is all team communication via email, text messages, etc. must be responded to by the recipient within 48 hours. Violation of this team rule will automatically result in one team violation. And then the first rule of the ones we come up with is to bring positivity to the group and make sure work is spread out as evenly as possible.
Okay. And then the next one is that we should have work completed by 5 p.m. Of the due date. That way other people can collaborate and revise and review your work so that we're not scrambling 10 minutes before things are due. And then also, work should be reviewed by all team members and agreed upon before submission. That way, not only can it be checked for mistakes, but we'll all be aware of what we are turning in and what we're all putting our name on. So that's our last rule.
That's everything then.